Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and this is going to be a bit of a different format compared to how I've been playing Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes than before. The short version is that, for those of you new to the channel, I've been slowly picking away at this game over the past few months, just live streaming every now and then, usually once a week, sometimes a little more if I can get away with it, and for the most part it's been a really fun time. I've had my gripes with the story, and I'll be talking about those in depth once I finally have time to review the game, and it's probably going to be a very in-depth review as a result. But in spending time with this, I figured that as I was going, I'd end up making two videos. One focused on how well it holds up as a game, and another how well it holds up as a story/addition to Three Houses. So as a result of that, one of my challenges for my third and hopefully final run with this game, although probably not final, I think I want to test out what it's like in easy mode to see if I can just blaze through it without thinking. But one of my challenges was to see what the game was like when I tried to play it in Maddening mode without having New Game Plus to fall back on. As a result of that, well, I found out exactly what that meant, because all of the crazy power scaling and all of the insanity that you run into as a result of going into Maddening mode with the expectation of having New Game Plus stuff, I went in thinking it'd be a breeze and then realized, oh crap, it's actually power scaled to New Game Plus, so I'm actually getting pretty high level weapon drops, but more importantly, I'm actually having to fight this out, which meant the beginning and end of my second run, the Black Eagle run, ended up being rather tough. So as a result, I figured, okay, what happens if I try going in with just a new game without any pre-existing power scaling? And my first ever skirmish battle in Chapter 4 took 5 attempts. And just looking at the numbers exactly, I'll put them up on the screen. Pretty much everybody at some point, well, actually most people that I threw at a skirmish ended up dying at some point. It did get better as I went along. I think it took 5 attempts, then 3, then 2. But yeah, it was rough. It was really rough trying to get all of that sorted out. So what I decided to do is that for everything going forward, I'm just going to record it as a Let's Play and break it up into more manageable chunks. I'll treat it as I'm treating the current Xenoblade Chronicles stuff now that I'm in the endgame, and I'll debating as to whether or not I'll alternate with the Xenoblade stuff or whether I'll be releasing it immediately after, but all that to say, we've got a lot to get through, so this will probably end up being in smaller chunks broken up by type, an opportunity to work on support conversations, focused on the story and however many times it takes for me to actually brute force the damn thing, and then, because honestly, I had to break out all the stops in order to actually get through what I did, so it's going to be rough. And so, over the course of this, my intention is to hopefully be at a point where I can just eventually blaze through the game and just have it done, hopefully by the end of the year, although the videos themselves probably won't wrap up until the middle of next year, knowing my luck, even if they do start it here in 2022, but I suppose time will tell. I'm looking forward to getting further in, so without any further ado, let's start with support conversations. Let's see if I get stonewalled at this stage. So, I don't remember exactly which ones that I unlocked when I was playing the demo, and this is a different save anyway, so what we're going to do is we're just going to play what we've got, and we'll see how far we get along. I'll probably need to take considerable time to get all of them, but at the same time it'll give me opportunity to grind for materials and whatnot, especially, although I'll be stonewalled a little bit since I've been getting nothing but A-rank weapons as a result of A-rank weapon drops, so it'll be a long time before I have anything good in that respect, but I suppose time will tell as to how it all works out. For now then, let's get to support conversations.
Hey, did you hear? We rounded up the last stragglers from House Climate.
Yeah, and brought destruction raining down on one of their villages in the process. Of course, it was partially their fault for mustering an army, but I can't believe His Majesty would allow such meaningless slaughter.
Oh, now I'm remembering this one. I think this is one of the ones I unlocked, actually.
Something on your mind? If you object to their idle gossip, it would behoove you to speak up.
No, it's just... I don't really know what Dimitri was thinking either. It's almost like he's built a wall around himself, ever since the day he killed his uncle.
My apologies, but could I ask you to join Gustav in keeping an eye on things here for the next few days?
Sure. You going somewhere? Kinda surprised Dadu and Rodrigue aren't joining you.
The two of them recently departed for Dusker. They have their own duties to attend to.
Then why don't I join you? I've got more free time these days than I know what to do with.
Offering to work during your well-deserved time off is not as praiseworthy as you believe it to be.
Spoken as one who probably does nothing but work. You probably are giving Annette a run for her money at this rate.
You're one to talk.
Actually, I'm pretty sure there was, when I was going through on my own, just trying to catch back up to where I was from the end of the demo, and Annette made some comment to the fact that, hey, you need to dial it back, Dimitri, but I guess I'm not one to talk.
I suppose you have a point. Very well. I'll take you up on your offer. The journey will not be a pleasant one, but your assistance will surely prove valuable.
No pressure.
I was wondering where we were going. This is the village that was wiped out during our recent battle. Hold on. You're not planning to bury the dead by yourself, are you? It's not really a job for a king.
Perhaps not. Yet a resting place is all I am capable of offering them now. Were it possible, I would not have let this village lose a single brave soul. I never intended to see them incinerated by the all-consuming flames of this war. But as the one who authorized our battle strategy, I alone am culpable for their deaths.
It's not like you made the decision lightly, though. You discussed it for hours with Rodrigue and the others.
Literal hours over one village, jeez. Still. If you were aware of that, why would you disagree with him on that point then?
Even so, no means can possibly excuse these ends. No amount of justification will bring back the lives that were lost here.
True. And no matter how hard you fight for a better outcome, there's no guarantee you'll actually achieve it.
No, I cannot shut my eyes to the cruelty my actions have wrought. Yet, if I do not claim this battle, and its aftermath to be just and proper, my soldiers will lose faith in me. How long must this horrible cycle continue?
Don't be like that, Dimitri. I'm sure people will understand if you just tell them the whole story.
There's no need for that. This burden is mine to bear, and mine alone.
Alrighty then. Now, what do you have to say to Ash then? I remember ignoring this conversation when I was going through the Black Eagle route. I think I ignored it in the Golden Deer route as well, just to save it for here. So, what's this conversation about?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing?
Hey, Ash. Not much, just perusing this tactics book. Have you read it before?
I sure have. It was popular in Leicester a few years back, if I remember right. I picked it up myself back at the monastery, but it was so dense it took me ages to finish.
It's a pretty tough one, I'll give you that. But there's some great stuff in here too, if you can get past the writing.
Hold on. You were born in a remote mountain village in Ordelia territory, right?
Yeah. What's your point?
I guess I'm just impressed you can handle such an obtuse book, given your upbringing. I mean, nobles and the children of rich families are taught to read by default, but most commoners never get the opportunity.
Well, that is something that was discussed with Shez's backstory, but I guess Ash would not be privy to that.
Honestly, I've been wondering who taught you ever since our time at the academy. I hope I didn't offend you. I'm just curious.
Nah, it's fine. I learned from my mom. Adoptive mom, that is. Looking back on it now, it is kinda weird that someone as smart as her was off living in the middle of nowhere like that.
Well, I'm sure she must have had a reason for being there.
Hard to say. She never liked talking about her past, so I don't know much beyond what I saw for myself.
Yeah, pretty much what I remember. It's being discussed in Golden Deer as well.
At the very least, it's obvious she was well educated. That's clear just from looking at you. Not only can you read and write, but you know arithmetic and how to navigate with a map, too. In that sense, you're not so different from the average noble or knight raised in the lap of luxury.
You really think? Yeesh, you're gonna make a guy blush. I only have my mom to thank for raising me so well, though.
Yeah, she must have been an incredible woman. You know, I didn't know how to read myself until I met Lenato.
Huh. And now that you mention it, I never really saw the other mercs in my company with a book in their hands. Except for the captain, of course. Makes me wonder where my mom learned all that.
Well, I wonder if she knew... Well, based on what little we know, it's possible she knew where you came from. Wonder if that might have something to do with it. If it was Ordelia territory, it would have been close to Shambhala.
But it's not like I can ask her now. She's gone.
Oh.
And of course they end there, because of course it does. I actually don't have as much unlocked in that respect as I thought. Maybe I just had more unlocked the last time because I had done more grinding? I'm not exactly worried about S-ranking stuff right now, because I know that it's probably far beyond my reach without better equipment. Oh man, it has been rough trying to get this going. For now, let's see what this has to say for itself. I'm pretty sure I have seen this one, but we'll go for it anyway.
I have exhausted most of the Pegasus Corps, so how should I advance the mounted units on the ground?
A tricky proposition indeed. The enemy general won't be foolish enough to miss a chance to seize the advantage here.
If we are going to face the enemy with our remaining troops, it would be best to have the mounted units take up formation in the narrow pass to the east. Then, the remaining Pegasus Knights can attack from the cliffs above and end this quickly. Still, my scouts claim there may be archers stationed on those cliff tops.
Naturally. Everyone knows to expect Pegasus Knights as soon as they see the standard of Galatea. The enemy will doubtless be ready for this.
Yes, it is quite the predicament. I cannot help but wonder what my father or brothers would do. As someone who commands an army of Galatea, withdrawal is not an option.
I don't think you need to rack your brain over this too hard, Ingrid.
But if we fight without any sort of strategy, we will suffer major casualties.
Which might prove to be in your favor. If the enemy sees your back to the wall, they may let their guard down and grow reckless. How many Pegasus Knights stand ready?
Nearly half. Perhaps more if their wounds can heal in time.
Then select the most skilled from among them, and make for the cliff tops.
And fly into the jaws of their trap?
While using the speed of the Pegasi to minimize injury, make it look like you're taking a desperate retreat. Then withdraw your troops. If the enemy thinks they've subdued the famed Pegasus Knights of Galatea, they'll deploy troops from their main fortress, leaving it lightly guarded. Once they do, send a separate unit of your remaining Pegasus Knights to capture it.
Yes, that just might work. You are amazing, Lord Rodrigue. I suppose this comes from your wide range of experience.
Well, well, actually, how old is Rodrigue anyway? I'll have to look anyway. Still, with how much battle experience most people in Fargus have, it wouldn't surprise me that much.
Actually, it's a strategy suggested by your brother once upon a time.
My brother? Oh, that's right. I believe he served in Srang while he was still a squire.
Are we ever gonna meet any of your family, Ingrid?
Despite his low rank, he astonished us all with his clever suggestions for deploying our flying units.
I have a long way to go if I wish to live up to him. I must prove more diligent about studying strategy.
Sounds like your house really doesn't have anything to worry about. Makes me wonder why they still pinned their hopes on you with your crest and all that.
Very ambitious. My son could stand to learn a thing or two from your example, but you ought not overextend yourself. Make certain to rest those wings every once in a while. I wouldn't be able to face the Count or your brothers if I allowed you to work yourself to exhaustion.
Resting my wings is a rather difficult proposition. I can't very well run about playing games as I did when I was a child. In any case, I thank you very much for the advice. I think I know how to proceed now.
The pleasure is mine, Ingrid. This is a most dangerous strategy, so let's endeavor to make sure we both come out of this alive.
I wonder if we'll see that strategy play out when we... Actually, yeah, that's a B support, so it'll probably be something I should check in on. Well, yeah, it'll probably be something I check in on to see the result later.
Which
For now,
battlefield are you headed to?
I think I got B or C rank on all of these, but I know that I won't be able to get any higher, which sucks because I don't know if I'm going to need that mace for what... Well, you know what? If I get stonewalled here, how about this? If I lose 3 times, I'll go grinding. If not, well, at least I'll have won, right? Hopefully the rusted sword will be good. And it'll give me the blacksmith, so hopefully I'll be able to get S rank on those later, use it as a barometer to see how well I'm doing in general. Off we go.
The scouts have returned, Your Majesty. They've located the Archbishop.
Excellent. We'll ride to them at once. For now, everything is going according to plan.
For now.
We're ready to ride when you are, Dimitri. Just give the word and we'll move out. Gotta say, It's gonna feel great to fight alongside all these familiar faces again.
You're right. I always feel much stronger when my friends are around.
Our time together at the Academy might have been short, but it still puts my mind at ease to be reunited with everyone.
Yeah, it's nice to see you in a cheerful mood instead of dour for fighting your friends, Ash. That's gonna be a nice change of pace. The one way I'm gonna be able to deal with all the BS that the gameplay is gonna throw at me, I'm back with my boys in blue, and I am very happy about it.
I could hardly believe His Majesty reached out to me of all people. But I'm really glad he did.
I'm pleased to see you all here.
And of course, Felix is being the tsundere and thigh highs. Go on.
I always knew this day might come. I prepared myself as best I can, but I am still a bundle of nerves.
This will be a lot different from the fighting that's been going on the past 2 years. We'll need to really have each other's backs out there.
The point of no return is finally upon us, Your Majesty. I trust you've made your peace.
I have. The blood spilled today will be a worthy sacrifice if it means keeping the people of Fargus, the people of our homes, safe. If that is our cause, we have no reason to hesitate. Now move out!
Off we go. Alright, the ALL map. Pretty much the same as before. So. Alright, yep. Still have a few things to get through. Happy is in play as well, huh? Okay. Let's see, so we've got Rhea there that we need to guide, and with how strong she is relative to everybody else, I don't need to give her too much in the way of protection, I suspect. So, we've got Mercedes and Annette and I think... Yeah, I don't need Mercedes and Annette as frontline fighters, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shake up how I handle this. Because what I'm gonna have to do, I suspect, is use and abuse the special stuff that you get as a result of pretty much everything. So, am I able to give you heal? Yes. Okay, so I'll give you heal and Nosferatu. Since I don't need you to be super powerful as far as combat is concerned. You can hold your own well enough, in theory anyway, but even so. Oh yeah, and I made to do a brawler so I could have him be effective elsewhere. Alright, take Axe Prowess back. And then take the good axe from Sylvain, since that he's not going to need it. And what should I guess I can put Sylvain back on his cavalry. Actually, wait, do we need a brawler? Magic is in play. Actually, you know what? It might actually make sense to put him back as brawler, because the problem is Sylvain, as he stands right now... Yeah, he doesn't have fighter upgraded all the way yet, so I think, actually, it makes sense for him to keep the good axe. Since that, as a result of his class, he'll have effectiveness against lances no matter what. And then we have you be the brawler for now. Luckily, we've got good iron gauntlets, so I think I want to trade out... I can't trade out battle trance? Well, at least have rushing blow on top, since that's what I'm used to using. Don't have any battalions. Let's see. Okay. Let's give you the speed ring so that you're a little faster. Okay, so Dimitri in front. Is this a good arrangement? Let's see. It'll be nice when I can pick Baltus up. Let's see. Actually, if I'm willing to... Ooh, actually, this could work better. You won't have Archer's Ploy and... This could work, actually. And you know... Ooh, actually, you might be more effective as a brawler than Sylvain. Okay, never mind. You're going back on your cavalry. Okay. You don't have the Lance of Ruin yet. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen it, honestly. Although Margrave Gautier probably has the weapon. So actually, you as the brawler probably works better. You probably don't have the same raw strength as Sylvain. Let me see. Yeah, you don't have Sylvain's raw strength. But at the same time, brawlers are still pretty damn effective. So that means you can more safely go back to your armored knight. And since we don't have to worry about magic as much, that'll be better for you overall. I can give you the good axe as well. Okay, this can work. So we can have Sylvain in back to offer support against swordsmen. But Dimitri will be our primary... Actually, would it be better for Sylvain or Dimitri to be the primary one? Because cavalry are pretty effective when I need them to be. And then we have Annette and Mercedes to help keep us alive, since that I actually have been using my vulneraries pretty consistently, and I have been seriously needing to, so it's gonna be pretty rough, I suspect. I'm probably gonna need to have most units just surround Rhea just to keep her alive, and taking out units like Petra and Happy, taking them off the field is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm starting to think I might need to go grinding looking at all this, but we'll see how it plays out.
There you are, Lady Rhea. I am relieved to find you alive and well.
King Dimitri, you have my gratitude for coming to aid us in our time of need.
Alright, let's start building up a warrior gauge.
We must make our way out of the valley and return to Kingdom territory.
Alright, so we gotta Alright. Ah, shoot, I should have brought Ingrid to this if we're fighting an ALL. Crap. Okay, well, if we fail, I'll shake that up.
I'll do my best. I'll do what I can.
Alright, so...
I'll back you up. Hear you loud and clear. I might just be able to help.
That's probably our best shot for now. We can assign and unassign adjutants as necessary. And then I think we'll have you follow that way. You follow this way.
Let's begin. It's time.
I'll do my... I'm a little nervous about this.
We will proceed as planned.
Okay, how do I want to play this? Alright, I think you two will guard Rhea directly. Actually, let's go ahead and use this now since I have it. Oh geez, good thing I did. That's a lot of damage that just came out. As you can tell, this is going to be rough. I'm already on 2/3. It's going to be seriously rough getting through all this crap. Having to use literally every tool at my disposal just to hold my own. Not even to win. Well, not even to get S rank, just to win. Just to survive. Luckily... Wow, Mercedes is already in trouble? What? At least I'm able to do that. Unfortunately, because this is Shez, should have an easy time getting there. Although that is assuming that Happy and Petra don't prove to be too much of a... Well, Snarless too much. But where's Constance then, given the circumstances? Because both times that I ran into Happy and Constance, they were together. So I wonder where they are. Alright, run ahead and start causing some hell. We don't know which direction that Rhea's going to be going in. Nearly routed. What? He must have used his vulnerary. Yep, looks like he did. Yep, there's the confirmation as such. Alright, get off of... Yeah, get off the lava. That... Holy crap, that is a lot of damage from the lava.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave it.
Alright, Annette, I need your healing. I need healing. I am playing a dangerous game by not using my vulnerary.
Sorry.
Alright, Annette, go back to guarding Rhea. Actually, I should assign you as an adjutant. See if we can amplify our damage and give ourselves a little more protection. Ah, man. And you just burned the remainder of your vulnerary. Maybe I should set... Maybe I should have you... You know what? I'm gonna have you hide as an adjutant.
Shall we?
Hide behind
Let's give it a shot. Shall we?
Alright, hide...
Let's give
Actually,
it,
no.
shall we? I'm here.
Hide underneath the dew. Oh, okay. That's the end of the awakening. Alright, that sounded like it killed one of them. This should take out... Oh, not quite. Excellent.
Not a problem.
Leave this to me.
Ah, crap.
This should help.
I've awaited this. Allow me.
Okay, I'm gonna have Ash act more defensively for now. Actually, wait, I need him to run up there.
Get here.
Crap.
Ugh, gross.
This is gonna be rough.
I'll do my best.
Ash, I need you up here.
I'm a...
Did you keep at it?
That general lacks motivation. We may be able to persuade her to join our cause.
Luckily, with Dedue being an armored unit, he can pretty easily mess with people.
Let's begin. It's
Alright, keep at it.
Take a breather.
Ah, crap. Is just running over the lava really causing that much trouble for Ash?
We'll do it together.
Jeez. Okay, I should have Ash act more defensively then.
I can't...
Okay, Annette, heal him now.
Take much more of this to me. Someone help!
Alright, rushing blow. Oh man, even just a stray...
Right now.
Well, at least Dual Devastators does a lot to the stun gauge. Get up!
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything. I could use this.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Alright, the Myrmidon's almost dead.
I can tell your heart's not in this fight, Brody. Wide open.
Alright, crack him open the rest of the way. Alright, that should be enough to knock out the Myrmidon, if nothing else. Alright, Dedue's holding strong for now. I'm already out of combat arts for Ash. Great.
I'll do what I must.
Oh, that ability's useless. Annette, heal.
Give it 1,000%.
Are you already out of healing? Ah, shit.
Shall we?
Alright. Wait, you're still monk? Oh god, that's not gonna be right. Oh crap! Okay, play it carefully. Actually, forget careful.
Right on me. Not your day, huh?
I'll do all I can.
Have I seen that warrior gauge? I don't. Well, warrior move? I haven't. I don't remember that one. You're taking your sweet time with the slowdown. Nice.
You are not beholden
Not a problem.
I'll do my best.
to the Empire. Why don't you join us instead? You have my word that no harm will come to you.
You've got a point. And I guess you did beat me fair and square.
All right, lead a... I'll do my best.
Alright, where's the stronghold captain? Actually, you know what? Go down here until I need you.
I've awaited this moment.
Shall we?
Alright, Mercedes. Let's see. Actually, Annette, since that you don't have any more healing,
1,000%. We can do it together.
go there.
Shall we?
You just focus on guarding.
Your Majesty, Imperial forces are setting up a blockade at the stronghold ahead.
I'm coming.
Alright, which stronghold? Ah, right up ahead.
If they
Mages,
cut us
huh?
off,
Oh, that's not good.
we'll be forced toward the volcanic crater.
We cannot allow them to push us down a dangerous path. Let us charge forth and carve our way through.
Alright, we gotta take these three out, huh? Okay, what's our best bet?
Not a problem.
Now, I don't think Shez would do very well here. Well, I don't think any of us would do very well here. The only one who seems capable of withstanding anything right now is Dedue. Better or worse. What it might boil down to is... Actually, I don't know how many uses of heal Mercedes has.
To your posts, everyone.
Good work. Although worst case scenario, I can throw him as an adjutant behind someone like Dimitri. Although, actually, if Ash is full health right now,
We will proceed as planned.
here's the plan.
Take a breathe. My turn.
I'm gonna have to be very careful anyway, so what we'll do is we'll break that open to get your warrior gauge up. Have you run over there and cause what damage you can. Oh crap, it's timed. Alright, so Ash,
Do my best.
run after this one, and in the meantime, Dimitri, make a move. Well, keep on it, I should say. Keep damaging this one as you are able. Oh, you're so fun! If only you didn't take so much bloody damage from literally everyone. Case in point.
No stopping us.
Yes, understood.
Die, suckers!
We will proceed as planned.
Alright, go back to guarding.
Around my turn. My turn.
We don't have any of our... Well... I don't think we'll be able to take him out in time. This is where we get Stonewall. I'm gonna laugh. Holy! Yeah, this is pretty much how I expected things to go. Alright. Another death counter added to Ash. Okay, I should just keep writing these down then. Let's fix up our strategy a little bit so that Ash is not taking so much damage right off the bat.
I can depart at once.
For House Fraldarius.
Oh yeah, Rodriguez. Shoot, that's gonna make things difficult. Unless I... No, I should have Dimitri on the field. Okay. Well, I think this is still a good idea. If only I had something with better durability that I could actually bloody use. That Heretic's Tome isn't good for me. Not at all. So, let's see, durability costs. So, you guys have heal that can be used 5 times. Is that the same for Mercedes? Durability costs 15. Ow. Is that because you're a monk and not a priest? Probably. So you can realistically only use it 3 times. That sucks. Either way. Let's give it another try.
There you are, lady.
Alright, this time we're going to be much more defensive.
Do my best. I'll back them up.
Let's begin. It's time to...
We must act now. I know not how much I can offer, but allow me to...
Shall we? I'm here to help.
Let's assign adjutants across the board,
Do what I can.
so we don't have to worry about too many people taking too many hits.
We can do it together.
Rhea, I am relieved to find you alive and well.
King Dimitri, you have my gratitude.
Actually, if
for coming
the...
to aid us in our time of need.
You know what? We're going to hold off on using the...
We must make our
What's it
way
called?
out of the valley and return to Kingdom territory.
We're gonna hold off on using the Awakening Gauge until I reach the... What's it called? Until I reach those mages.
Do it.
Actually, that's Dimitri
I'll do
fighting.
my best.
That might not be the best position for Dimitri to be in if I'm not able to keep them locked down well enough. Wasn't quite able to get him. Well, it's a slight amount more damage, at least. And as long as they're focused on me and not Dimitri, it should be okay. Okay, it's not okay anymore. Dimitri, go guard Rhea.
I will move.
Let me handle this. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you, Felix. I'll die. See, Dedue's taking some hits. Nothing too serious yet. Thank you again, Felix. Okay, we should be able to mulch them given where Shez is right now. Looking at this. And especially if Felix is gonna keep giving me these assists. Is it just because it's two swordsmen? Wait, Ash, what are you doing? That's not guarding Rhea. Get out of here. I don't think the AI knows what to do with him. Alright, and then... There we go. Alright, I think that took out the fighter, but not the stronghold.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, Felix knocked him on the ground, and that should be enough to, yep, finish him off. Good. Ooh, grab this. Alright, go back to guarding. And in the meantime, we can switch over to Dedu, to where we can at least continue doing damage to stuff, even if it's not going to be a whole lot of damage. Funny, because I think his special ability has him deal less damage when he's actually attacking people. Alright, another fighter that has to go down. Alright, that should open things up enough for us. I should have been using this ability more often before now. I'm being forced to reread a lot of what these guys are able to do, just to try and find every advantage I can. I'm getting exactly what I wanted in that respect, but it's still rough.
We'll do it together.
There we go. And then we can knock out that base captain to swing things a little more in our favor. At this point, the small stuff actually does matter. For better or worse. There we go. And there's Happy. Okay, we'll knock out the fighter, then we'll deal with her.
Nobody told me how sweaty I'd get here.
Ugh, gross.
How
did you end up getting...
motivation. We may be able to persuade her to join our cause.
Ah, crap, she's already in play. She came after us? Okay, we'll just have to fight it out then. Let's take out the fighter, then we'll have Ash take over. Alright. Wrath Strike to open things up. Ah, they're actually using Happy's special ability and whatnot. Ooh, actually, Wall of Gods. I may not have type effectiveness, but you know what I do have?
Not a problem.
Alright. I guess Shez can stay on you. Dimitri fall back. Ash take over. Rushing blow. Alright, I'll have to work for this one.
Show them how firmly our defenses can hold.
And then Dimitri can hopefully get a little bit of HP back. Oh wow, that took a decent chunk out of Shez. Maybe I should have him play defensive for a bit too until I'm ready. Thank you, Mercedes.
Guard this place with your lives.
I'm starting to learn exactly what knocks out, well, opens up the stun gauge too, for better or worse. Where are all these axe swingers coming from? I do not need this in my life right now. Alright, standard mage stuff. Oh crap! Ah man, why is it that every time I try using that ability, it ends badly for me? What the hell? Damn it!
I'm so scared to die.
Oh, okay, no more using Ash's special ability. Nope, that's just not gonna happen now. Damn it. It's going so well too. Alright, that's loss number 2. I fail again, I go grind. Alright, that's an important target taken out before we bait Happy into action. And since the Ash got mulched by her, admittedly that was my fault for playing things a little too close. But this time we're going to be a little more careful. We'll just have Shez deal with it. Since he should have enough damage to just barrel right through.
We may be able to persuade her to join our cause.
There we go.
I'm going.
I've awaited this moment.
Allow me.
Take a breather.
Pay attention.
Funny, Felix. I'm gonna enjoy this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Dedue had to use a vulnerary? Great. Actually, Dedue takes less damage when he's explicitly guarding people.
Let's begin.
So let's just have him go over here. Definitely don't send him next to a mage. I learned my lesson with Edelgard in the Black Eagle route.
I can tell your heart's not in this fight.
Don't let them in.
Come on, die already. We're gonna be at this for a little bit.
Not a problem.
Alright, you keep at it. Ash,
This stronghold will fall.
you grab this so that you don't go using a vulnerary while I'm not watching again.
I'm a little nervous.
We will proceed as we must.
Actually, remind me. Army status. So, remind me how effective Ash is. Well, what his unit guide leads him to be. As far as uniques. In order to seize, he takes reduced damage. Okay. What about Dimitri? In order to attack, increase damage dealt. Okay. So, that's how I should play that then.
I shall take the lead. Let us crush their defenses.
May as well just have Dimitri do a bit of damage while I'm here. I'm pretty sure he has a higher damage weapon given that he's got Arid Bar. Not fully activated Arid Bar, but still Arid Bar. Oh yeah, I should have led with this instead of Shez. Holy crap. Nice. Yeah. Not that much more damage than the Venom Edge, but it's a lot faster. Well, it's not faster, but still.
You are not
Very useful.
the Empire. Why don't you join us instead? Stand back now.
Take a breather.
You have my word that no harm will come to you.
Okay, we're back where we were.
Proceed as move to assist.
Wait, all out defense? No, not all out.
Let's begin.
You stay where you are.
You've got a point. And I guess you did beat me fair and square. Alright, lead away.
Alright, before those mages show up and cause us trouble, let's have Shez prepare for it.
Imperial forces are setting up a blockade at the stronghold ahead.
Alright, let's move in.
If they cut us off, we'll be forced toward the volcanic crater.
We cannot allow them to push us down a dangerous path. Let us charge forth and carve our way through.
Alright, let's see if we can get the attention of all three of the mages. If we can, that should make it easier on us. Because then we can activate the Awakening Gauge in order to just mulch them one by one. Alright, start with this. See how many you pick up with this.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Good. Now hit the Awakening button and get them. They retreated. Well, I'll just have to knock one into the other for a bit. Alright. Back to hitting all three. Good. Now keep it that way. Alright. That base captain will hopefully help a little. Because the small units actually matter. I think I've said it already, but the small units actually matter now. Yeah, I shouldn't skip past those since I haven't seen all of them yet. Got in too much of a habit of skipping past them from the prior routes. Keep at him. Alright, so those two break around the same time, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Thankfully, the Awakening gauge is extended by us getting the flurry attacks. So as long as I'm able to keep throwing down, I can keep this Awakening gauge going, not necessarily in perpetuity, but definitely for... Oh god. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I just lost my Awakening gauge. Damn it. Hopefully I won't need it later. I think that took him out, actually. Alright, only one stands.
This ridiculous delay won't stop us.
Alright, that should be enough to knock out the other mage. Why are we on fire? Oh right, we got hit by the fire spell. The fire spell, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, we did it! We should be...
Alright, real quick, unassigned adjutant and have Annette well, have Mercedes heal me.
Shall we?
Let forward safely now.
You have my thanks. The goddess smiles upon your gallant deeds.
Maybe this.
Nice.
Not a problem.
Shall we?
Alright, return to being the adjutant.
They're getting away. Gotta stop them somehow.
Alright, who's next? What's next, I should say. Alright, build up your Awakening and Warrior gauges are able. So what's in the pots around us? Alright, so just gold, or a little bit. So healing one over there. And Awakening one over there. Extra combat art. Okay, there are extra combat arts in that direction. Awakening in that one. Let's see, how's the dude doing? Alright, good. It's giving a chance to heal within that stronghold, which is good. And in the meantime, we can let Shez keep wrecking people for the moment.
Sedith and Catherine are under attack by Imperial forces.
Ah, great. That's gonna complicate things. Those are soldiers, so I can send Dedue in that direction.
Let's begin.
And since that he guards, he can last for quite a while in that environment. Alright, and those are fighters, so I send Shez in that direction.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Alright, we've got a mage over here.
I'm a little nervous.
We will proceed as planned.
Alright, I'm a little nervous about doing this, but I think this can work.
So I find myself cornered. Perhaps I misjudged the situation.
Maybe.
Persistent little guys, aren't you? Cut one down and another two just spring up in their place.
They must not be allowed to fall here. Please, King Dimitri, may I ask that you lend them your aid?
Alright, once that Shez gets to where he would be wounded by stuff, well, by terrain, I'll need to take control of him. Alright. Do this to get through it quickly. Oh god, that's a lot of damage.
Not a problem.
Alright, Shez can probably last for a little bit, so let's just make sure that this stronghold captain is at least wounded a little bit before it does too much damage. Actually, alright, that should be enough to knock you around.
Please, let us join you. Gladly. This is all too much to handle on my own anyway.
Alright. I'll need to pay closer damage to everyone's damage numbers. Especially since... Well, actually, Annette and Mercedes are with Ash and Dimitri, so I think they can actually go for a while down there without being too bad in shape. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Why did I not use just the standard special more often? Alright, this should be enough to get Sedith out of trouble. Too bad I don't have Shadow Sneak yet. Down you go.
Yeah, not bad.
Archbishop appears to be unharmed. You have my gratitude.
Ah, jeez. Oh, Cyril's in trouble too?
Is Lady Rhea safe? Did she get away?
Oh, that sucks.
Not a problem.
Alright, where's Cyril? Back that way?
Cyril was covering the rear.
Might be time for this.
He will never make it out.
Not a problem.
Leave this to me.
Sacrifice his life for the sake of my own. Please, help him. Time to show how strong you've become.
My turn.
Ah, Shadow Slide. Nice. We've got that in play now. Hey you! Pay attention to me.
We'll do it together.
Actually, I should check to see how damaged everyone is. Alright, Catherine's taking a beating, a small beating. Rhea's barely harmed. Okay. So I'll need to switch to Dedue next chance I get. Oh crap, Dimitri's taking hits.
I'm all right.
Nice try. Get out of my face. Good. Ooh, actually. Good. That one should approach and get hit as well. Ah, shoot, Dedue had to use a vulnerary. Pretty sure that's his... Oh wait, no, he's only in trouble. But yes, I should absolutely switch tact. Alright, you two are still ordered to go on the attack. Good. Ah, crap, there's a soldier in play now. That's gonna make things difficult for Shez. Good work. Alright, Ash uses the second vulnerary charge. So Ash is down to external healing and whatever he can find out in the world now. Not ideal.
You've shown true valor this day, Cyril. Lady Rhea will soon be clear of the battle thanks to you.
I'm so glad. Thank you.
Let's make sure that this soldier dies before I send you Shadow Sliding anywhere.
Not a problem.
Actually, since you do have Shadow Slide, I'll have you act defensively for a moment.
For your efforts in rescuing Cyril. And to the goddess for her divine protection.
Alright, Captain's in trouble. Alright.
I should be better than this.
Catherine can't hold out much longer. We've gotta help her, quick!
Working on it.
Guard this place with your lives.
God, this is rough. Good. Unfortunately, this is one problem I can't just throw Shez at. Alright. Thank you, Rodrigue. Ooh, a healing pot. Excellent.
I'm not...
Ooh, they're down. Good. I can have them both stay in the stronghold for the moment then.
I'll do my best. Don't let the stronghold fall. To your posts, everyone.
Show them how firmly our defenses can hold.
There we go. How are we doing, actually? Oh, better than I expected, actually. Although we haven't run into Petra yet, so we're probably only through the first half of the fight. Maybe 2/3, given that we've had Problems, well, since we've had to help Sedith and Catherine out. Wait, where's Flame? This should help both of them. Boom!
Came along when you did. And Lady Rhea's safe too.
Oh, stop it.
Let's
Alright, to do remain there.
My turn.
We have to help Sedith and Catherine escape.
Oh, great.
Can't we block the lava flow with rocks or something? I'm not saying it'll be easy, but it might be the best shot we've got.
Alrighty. So I can send Dedu in this direction on his own accord. And then I can have you Shadow Slide over to where Sedith is. Alright, get in there. There we go. Shouldn't matter too much for Sedith, but... Ooh, actually, I've got some time. Let's see if I can manage. I'm not going to burn a warrior gauge on it. Actually, I might have to if I want it quickly. Why is the dude not moving?
Not a problem.
Okay, go back to defensive over here while I figure out what's keeping to do. Okay, he's done.
Let's begin. I will be your shield.
Yep, that should suffice.
Not a problem. Move out. Not a
And then
problem.
you guard Sedith. Actually, since it'll likely involve getting through these guys.
Our escape is only a short ways off.
I will handle this.
Get him, boys!
Give in.
Yeah, that's it.
I won't lose.
Everyone, to arms! We fight to protect the Archbishop!
Alright, there's that strategy in play.
Let's begin. I
Alright.
will be your shield.
We will proceed. I will move.
I'll do my best. I'm a little...
We will proceed as planned.
Looks like we've got backup. I expect they'll come in handy.
Awaited this moment.
Get him! Oh geez, you're letting yourself take way too many hits with that move, Dimitri. Clearly I should be more careful. So you've still got a vulnerary at least. Oh, that's not what I meant you to do. I meant to do this. So Annette can start healing people.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave every... I'll give it 1000%. Leave...
Sorry you had to come just for me.
Oh yeah, your heal's probably on cooldown, isn't it?
I'll give it 1000%. I'll give it a...
Yeah, your heal's on cooldown. I should have just brought up Mercedes out as well.
My thanks. I appreciate that. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. Your strength.
That sucks. Wait a minute, Dedu isn't gonna be in trouble, is he? Okay, he had a vulnerary. The problem is sending Mercedes across.
Let's...
We'll just have to take the risk.
No stopping us.
Alright, use this warrior gauge to hopefully get that mage into kill range for View and Ash. Then I'll switch over to Dedu and make sure that the soldier dies.
We will proceed. We
Stand back now.
Good work. Let's see, Sedith was the one I rescued first, so Shez and he and Shez should be just fine. Thank you, Mercedes.
Shall we?
I will return the favor in kind.
Actually, Mercedes, go back here, just so that you're more defensive. Actually, I need to remember that you favor blocking.
I won't let anyone near this stronghold.
Shoot, there's a base captain for magic. Should probably knock that out first. Ooh, actually, the soldiers stun gauge explodes. Ooh, that'll let me get both. Get up. Alright, the base captain should fall. Not quite. Let's change that. Alright, now that that's under our control, that should be to our benefit long term. Alright, bring this down. I don't know what it does, but it looks helpful. Ooh, awakening. Alright, I'll keep that in at the ready in case it's needed. Hopefully it's not needed, but Ash is nearly routed. Ah, hell.
I'll do my best. I'll back. I can't take much more of this. Someone help!
Yeah, okay. I think Ash is just gonna be out of commission for a while.
I'll give it 1000%. Leave it.
Alright, heal Dimitri. And then
I'll give it 1000%.
return his adjutant. Ooh, Dimitri took him down. Nice. Shez is nearly routed.
Let's begin.
Don't let me die here.
That's unexpected. Hit this, carry back on. You've made good progress against that fighter, so good.
Allow me.
You're bothering me. You've got a warrior gauge if you need it. If it looks like you need it to defeat him, we'll bring it out. Ah, crap, it still hit. Guess you're not strong enough to interrupt that attack, huh? Good.
Let's begin. Let's begin. I will be your... Let's begin. I will be your shield.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Alright, Dimitri, go back to guarding.
as planned.
Another one blocking Rhea's path.
Take a breather.
Alright, let's make sure you're at least... Ah, hell, wrong direction. Well, that's not gonna be useful.
We'll do it together.
Damn it. Thank you, Felix. Alright, you all doing fine? Huh. Surprised they're not taking too much damage.
Shall we? Come.
You came for me. Thank you.
Good work. Alright, so now that Rodrigue's been unassigned,
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
I guess we can just have you...
I'm here
Actually,
to provide back.
Shall we?
how effective
I'm
are
here to
you?
help, if you don't mind.
So, army status. So what's Rodrigue useful for as far as strategies? In order to guard reduced damage from enemies? Okay, that's probably the best case scenario then for you.
Leave this to me.
I've awaited this. Stand back now.
I'll kill you all. Let's work together.
Oh man, this is rough.
Give in.
Good. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage from these guys, so I just need them dead now.
begin.
Let's see if we can reduce damage by having you guard.
I'm all right.
Actually, how's Rhea doing?
We will proceed.
Dimitri, go be defensive for a little bit, actually. Go to the same place that... Actually... Yeah, go defend that for a while, actually. As strange as that may sound.
Show them how firmly our defenses can hold.
Okay. Although Petra is going to be a serious problem for us. Alright, that should knock out the base captain. Ah, crap, the stronghold captain. And it's a swordsman. Okay. Alright, I'll need Dimitri to run up ahead in order to deal with that swordsman. That's probably what I should have him work on next.
My turn. My turn. I shall take the lead.
Alright, move, Dimitri. Rhea can hold her own for a while, although we may need to worry about Shez before too long. As expected. At least Rodrigue will be okay against the Stronghold Captain, but I need to make sure that it dies. Ooh. Alright, we should be able to make short work of it. Earth Splitter away! Alright, let's rip them apart. Oh crap, that hurt. You do have a vulnerable. Oh crap, Dedu's almost dead. Okay, Dedu, you are officially done.
This will not be my end. Someone help me.
I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for his motivation having at least one tick on it, he'd just be straight up dead. Alright, unassigned adjutant.
Shall we?
Do you have a heal ability? Alright, you don't have any healing anymore.
Shall we?
Alright, so you don't have any more healing either. So I think Annette's the only one with a healing ability left then.
Don't let them in.
Actually, you know what? Well, I guess we'll see how much of a difference it ends up making. I'll be curious to know how much health they actually get back. Alright, that should wound that guy enough.
Let anyone near this stronghold.
Now let's have Rhea sync up with them. Oh crap!
No stopping us.
Yeah, definitely warrior gauge them for that. Ah, crap, wrong button.
My thanks.
I'll give it 1,000 per. Leave it. This'll do it.
My thanks. I appreciate that. We'll go together. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Alright, that should allow me to press on for the moment. Ah, it looks like with Rodrigue's help, Catherine was able to finish seizing that. Well, I think something happened. Wait, what was seized? Either way, looks like Sedith is making slow and inexorable progress on his end, so we should be fine. We just need this blasted mage out of the picture so that Rhea and Catherine can run to each other. There we go. I Probably shouldn't use all these, given that I'll need them against Petra. Then again, we're about to get Awakening Gauge for Dimitri, so we'll save the Awakening Gauge for when Petra shows up. Given that we'll probably end up needing it. Oh, shit! Alright, where's the nearest heal?
My thanks.
You have any left, Annette?
I'll give it 1,000%.
No, you do not.
To push up.
We will proceed. I will move to assist.
I'll give it 1,000. We can do it together.
That's really bad. There a healing pot anywhere around? Yes. Over by Dedu. Ugh! I hope you're getting at least a little bit of healing to do. Actually, it looks like you are. Yeah, I mean 19 points when they're doing about 200 on average. Yeah, 2,400, comparatively speaking, not great. Oh crap, Shez is actually struggling as well. Oh, that's bad. Rodrigue's in trouble. Well, he's got vulneraries to spare, so we should be... Oh crap, Shez is nearly routed.
We will proceed as planned.
Don't let me die here.
Is there anything you can go for? Doesn't look it. Although, given the circumstances, Zenith might be able to struggle on without assistance, or at least for a little bit. Alright, that should be the end of that fighter.
Not a problem.
Then we can have you just go sit over here and regen a little bit.
Leave this to me.
I've awaited this moment.
I'll kill you all.
Alright, we've got that if we need a warrior gauge. Did we already take out that base captain, or did that mage knock it out while we weren't looking? Once again, said it's being obstructed, but that was expected. Unfortunately, Dimitri's our best option here. Actually, unless... I don't know, maybe Ash could help at this stage? Okay, we're fine, never mind.
Right behind you.
Thank you, Annette. Alright, let's take out that stronghold then. Save the warrior gauge in case we need it for later.
We will proceed as planned. I will stand back. My turn.
Petra's in play? Great. Alright, we're gonna switch focus to Dimitri to make sure that Petra goes down.
You will not be passing here. I will be capturing the Archbishop. An ambush.
Not a problem.
Leave this.
We have no choice but to fight our way through.
This is gonna be rough.
Standing in my way will be eliminated with quickness.
That's the Princess of Bridget. After everything she's been through, she might be willing to join us. Assuming we can take her alive.
Guard this place with your lives.
Spider in the mix too. This is gonna be rough. It's hard to tell when I can realistically strike at her though, given that there's so many particle effects in people right now. I just gotta hope that the stun gauges work in my favor at this rate. Well, so far they are. If I can just keep them backed into the wall, they might. Luckily, we've got Catherine here to help against the fighter. Rodrigue had to use a vulnerary. Is that his last? No, he's got one more. Good. Okay. Awakening is gone, but that's okay. We at least get a warrior gauge out of it. I have no idea how effective or otherwise that was, but that's okay. Draw him over here. If I'm lucky, Petra will step in. Yes, she did. Alright. We've got one more warrior gauge we can throw out, so do so. Catch Petra in it. Oh, you thought we were done, boys? Well, too freaking bad. Have some more. Whew. Now we've got that if we need it. And now we're just down to... Ooh, actually, venture into the stronghold. Oh man, that was useless. Thanks, Cat. Ooh, perfect. That won't be enough to kill the fighter. Thank you very much, Annette. Oh, we are living life on the edge. Not too dissimilar from Maddening mode in Three Houses, I guess. Just for completely different bloody reasons. Is this fun? I don't know. Partially, actually. There's a certain sense of excitement from being this close to the edge constantly.
This is no place for royalty to die. Not here. Not like this.
Yes. I am choosing life.
We will proceed as planned. I will
be going with you peacefully.
Alright, now we just gotta have Seteth break through, and I think that'll be the end. Hopefully Shez will be up to the task.
Show them how firmly our defenses can hold.
I can scarcely believe we arrived here whole and sound. You have my deepest gratitude.
Ooh. Ah, yeah, we got this now. Blizzard!
Thanks for the help. I never would have made it out of there without you.
We must act now, before the worry sets in. I'm here to...
Paying attention.
Apparently not enough, Felix.
Until we see both Seteth and Catherine to safety.
Well, I'm working on that. I've almost got this. I just need to break this stronghold, Captain, and we're done, right? Yes. Thank you, Felix. You are nice to have. I missed you so much. This is going to rival my Fire Emblem Three Houses Maddening mode videos. In terms of sheer length. Die already! Please! Good lord, we've been at this for a while. Do I even want to know how long we've been here? That's just in game time, too. On this attempt. No way I'm getting anything above a B rank here.
I'm alright.
I'm glad you're fighting with us, not against us. The thought of going up against you in battle is terrifying.
You don't... Oh, you don't know the half of it. Alright. Another one down? Oh, thank God. Now we just gotta get Seteth through. Guess we'll crack that open while we're here. Are we done? It's kind of funny to watch him just walk like that.
My apologies for the trouble. I do not wish to consider what would have happened had you not come along.
At least they were resilient enough to be just fine. Is that the end? Oh crap! Hubert? Oh, that is the worst case scenario.
Have the Archbishop. Your heads will have to suffice.
Oh, that's really bad for us.
We have to defeat him, Your Majesty.
I'm aware. Let us do so at once, and make with our retreat.
Alright, just gotta keep him on back heel and hope for the best, right? There's no way this will be the end for him. Oh shit! Wait a minute, that's fire damage. I might just be dead. Either way, Shez can't stay here any longer. It's gotta be somebody else to finish it.
Did my life
Damn it!
even have meaning?
Crap! Okay. No. Well, I did say I'd have to try 3 attempts before I go back to grinding. That was number 3. Wait. My god. Shez being the one to die? Yeah, that's it. Crap. Okay. So, right idea. Sloppy execution. Very sloppy execution. So, I think in order to help make the slightest bit of difference, we'll go back to the war map. We'll take a look at what our options are, and I'll see what I can do in order to get us back to that point. Hopefully there won't be anything crazy as I'm working my way back there. Because honestly, what it'll probably boil down to is just going through our convoy and starting to apply crap. Alright, did I pick anything useful up as far as items are concerned? Actually, it would be in the storehouse, right? Okay, I've got a few things I can use. Actually, if I'm gonna have you be a brawler, let's do this. And then, the increased magic. Alright, that can go to Annette. I'm actually having to use these, holy crap. Resistance. So that was what killed us last time. Honestly, if I'm gonna have Dimitri fighting mages, I'll probably want him able to withstand them, so we'll go with that. Then HP. Yes. And then... yes. Okay. Then I can use the Booleans to hopefully get me a little more. Unfortunately, I don't have Anna's secret shop yet, so I guess I'm just relegated to grinding for the moment. Crap! Didn't even get to finish it after all that effort. My god. Well, hopefully I'll be able to figure it out before too long. Huh. Invert offense and defense. Remind me, what is that going to affect? How's that going to affect you generally? Yeah, a little bit. That's a risk. It is just a stronger weapon in general, though. You know what? Double the might? That's worth the risk. It's not like I need Arid Bar for Atrocity right now, anyway. Now that I have Frozen Lance. Yeah, that should work. Give a bit more variety. Okay, anything else I need to change up? Alright, you're still a monk. Because I was lazy and only did 1 battle. But, you know what? I'll do 1 battle, 1 attempt. How about that? Eventually I'll get where I need to be, right?
Apologies for the trouble. I do not wish to consider what would have happened had you not come along. My wounds are deeper than I had initially thought. I can do little but remain here. Pray the Archbishop arrives soon.
Yeah, I ended up doing things a little out of order, but you know what? I've almost got it, actually. So, Shez has had to fall back, as has to do. Luckily, as you can see, Dimitri has all of his, and, as I noted at the beginning of this, I have the Arrow of Indra, so I should, in theory, be able to carry it through with just Dimitri. Especially since Annette hasn't needed to use her healing all that much either. Alright, so I think next we'll just help Rhea out, since it seems that Church Soldier especially is starting to have trouble. Alright, we're almost there. Hopefully I can actually seal the deal on this one. Although I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Yeah, Earth Splitter's actually doing damage. Nice. I can actually see the bar move when I use Earth Splitter. And then with Ingrid here, since that she was the energized target rather than, well, energized unit rather than Rodrigue, I can have her with Lewin here. Although I guess although there was nothing stopping me from putting Lewin onto Rodrigue for the sake of grinding either, so maybe that doesn't necessarily matter as much. Alright, this should be enough to finish. Alright, now Rhea's moving, and will be acquired by the same person, if I'm not mistaken. Probably still this Stronghold Captain, so let's get in there and knock you out. And then we can just use Dimitri to finish off Hubert. And hopefully, that'll just be the end of it. Thank you, Ingrid. How long is this particular run going? Yeah, about the same length.
I can scarcely believe we arrived here whole and sound. You have my deepest gratitude.
Rhea ran past? Okay.
We cannot leave the valley until we see both Seta and Catherine to safety.
One more Earth Splitter just to set it up. Now it should just be a matter of mulching Hubert. Actually, I'm pretty sure Annette hasn't used... Whoops. That's not what I meant to do.
I will be your shield.
I'm here to help.
Alright, Mercedes has used all her healing.
I'll do my best.
We will proceed. I will move to assist.
I'll give it 1000%.
Just to make sure that Dimitri, I don't have to, well, just so that I can use my vulneraries. I'll have Annette approach and ready.
I never would have made it out of there without you.
I can just have you sit here for a little bit while waiting for Annette to show up. And I can have her just guard this stronghold, where she can do so safely. Alright, here's what stopped us last time. Let's get this guy.
If I cannot have the Archbishop, your heads will have to suffice.
Yeah.
Hubert, we have to defeat him no matter.
I'll give it
Majesty.
Alright, let's get him.
Let us do so at once, and make with our retreat.
To victory!
Yes, understood. Stand down!
Alright, let's mulch him. This time, no getting hit by stray fire spells.
Thanks for your help. Any final words?
He's actually using his special ability, huh?
We have to be protected, no matter what.
Just gonna keep hitting you with Earth Splitter to open things up. I feel like I'm doing mostly magic damage with this Arrow of Indra, but you know what? It's still hurting you, so I'm not gonna complain. There we go. I don't think I've actually fought Hubert directly, have I? Because yeah, Hubert wasn't in the opposing army when I was playing Golden Deer for that little bit. So this actually is the first time I've actually fought directly against him. Interesting how that works out. Keep talking, buddy. What are you even doing? At least there's the tell. Although I don't have too many more uses of this, especially if the Crest of Blathed kicks in. What are you even doing? Yeah. Keep at him. Alright, I think we've got this. I just need to not get hit by anything too crazy and I'll be fine.
To victory!
Yes, understood.
Oh hey, that takes care of that for me. Actually, if I can guide you over to that stronghold, I can regen a little bit.
How desperate you would be to save your dear Archbishop. The kingdom truly is a tiresome place.
You weren't freezing me that easily, buddy. Now go this way. Thank you. Alright, that's what I should be doing, just not just basic attacking, since that I can get away with more. Thank you, Ingrid.
Restoratives in order.
I noticed. Ah, crap. At least the stronghold captain's distracting him a little bit. He hasn't thrown fire out yet. And I know he hasn't. And I'm running out of combat art uses. Oh man, of course he blocks the one where the Crested Blade that kicks in. There we go. If I can knock him into the air, knock him around like that. Okay, one more use. Ooh! Ah, crap. Probably not the time to use it, but you know what? There we are. Although your lightning effect is better in a crowd, so maybe I should get you... Actually, here's some soldiers I can inflict with it. There we go. No. Thank you, Ingrid.
I may have no choice but to retreat.
Gee, maybe. Still, at least I'm starting to get C-rank weapons I can use, even if they're even if they're more specialized weapons. Hopefully that'll, well, hopefully that'll carry over for everyone. Actually, I'm gonna leave you be for a bit. Where are you gonna go if I leave you alone? Looks like you're just gonna keep fighting at that stronghold. That's quite alright for me. I'm just gonna go grab this warrior gauge thing and be right back. But wait, I've got Awakening! How did I not see that? That's been there for a while, hasn't it? Well, let's just go finish this. Then we can move on with our lives. Indeed.
Any final words?
Funny, I was about to ask you the same thing.
This should suffice.
I feel no mercy.
There we go. Get one more flurry in before the end. And then, between this and our warrior gauge, that should be the end of him. He'll likely just retreat given the circumstances, but still. It's over. Oh, thank God. That was a lot.
Fine. You may have your victory today. How will I face Her Majesty after this?
Oh, man, that was a lot. That was a lot.
I
must keep training.
This just isn't my day.
Ow.
I won't let myself stop here.
As per usual.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh hey, there we go.
I'm getting better.
How can I best use this power?
I think I've learned something new.
Nice. Okay. Hopefully I can get something decent out of that, relatively speaking anyway. And there we are. Petra and Happy are with us now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to use that renown to bolster my forces.
Lady Rhea, Sedith, I'm relieved you both made it out unharmed. It appears we arrived just in time.
You have our utmost thanks for aiding in our retreat, Your Majesty. I can only apologize for the trouble we may have caused your outfit.
King Dimitri, I cannot express just how grateful I am to you and all the fine people of Fargus.
The honor is mine. Your order provided me with immeasurable aid during my ascension to the throne. My citizens would have branded me a heathen had I not returned the favor.
And now it seems we are the ones who owe a debt. The Church shall provide whatever assistance it can to your efforts.
If you see it prudent, I have no objection to placing the Knights of our Order under Kingdom command.
Oh, that'll be helpful for us. Does that mean I get to Actually, I know there are a few characters we unlock over the course of this. Does that allow me to... I think Sedith, Flane, and Catherine are the ones? Does this allow me to play as all three of them? That'd be nice.
Thank you both. While it pains me to qualify our hospitality, this kingdom is not a wealthy one, neither in goods nor provisions. I fear we may struggle to compensate your soldiers, or even to feed them.
You needn't trouble yourself with such concerns. Your generous offer of shelter will be more than enough.
Very well. We've lingered here long enough. Let us make for Ferdiad. There's much to discuss. The Church, the Kingdom, and the battles to come.
Alrighty then. Indeed, there
2
will be
years
much
ago,
discussion.
I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there, but now that we are, you found yourself in a rather favorable situation, no?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part, thanks.
Nope, gotta add it in, every time.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Yeah.
In that case, let's assume Cornelia has hidden herself somewhere in the Western Territories.
If I had to guess, I'd say either Viscount Mateus or Viscount Gideon have taken her in.
Is that what's gonna be... is that something we're gonna have to deal with over the course of our campaign? Well, I guess they can't keep us busy with just the Empire.
All the same, we can't exactly go around unseating every vassal we suspect of being disloyal.
Right. This is no simple matter, but at least we have a firmer grasp on the situation now than we did 2 years ago. To send word to House Perderi. We'll need soldiers on their land if we hope to keep the enemy at bay.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Viscount Mateus' son is here with us, while Viscount Gideon's daughter is off serving as a knight in Galatia. Under the present circumstances, we only have so many soldiers to spare on domestic matters. It seems we'll have to resort to any means necessary.
Lucky us.
In which case, I will bear the weight of the kingdom's sins. If slaughtering 100 foes means bringing salvation to 1,000 of our own, I will do it.
Oh boy, we're getting into the darker aspect of things, huh? Oh boy, this'll be interesting.
As you wish, Your Majesty. And if I may, try not to torment yourself so much.
Too late.
How far our proud king has fallen. You sounded utterly vicious just now.
What do you want, Felix?
Oh, not much. I just thought catching a glimpse of your haggard face might put a smile on mine.
Of course. You never change.
I knew that playing the part of a cool-headed leader would be too much for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
But all this scheming, this calculation, doesn't suit you. Why don't you just give it a rest already?
You think too highly of me. This is who I am, Felix. I've never been anything more than a bloody demon on the path of revenge. I stand here today to lift the burdens of all who perished before me. To see that those who bear guilt for their deaths are held accountable. I will expose whoever I must. Slay whoever I must to see my task through to the end. There is no place for mercy within these walls.
You're being rather direct, but then again, well, at least there's not the madness. Well, there is still the madness behind it, but it's not nearly as severe given the fact that you aren't believing that Edelgard is a part of it this time. And to be fair, this time she isn't.
And if it affects the safety of my people, then that's all the more reason to strike now.
And here I thought you were finally starting to pull yourself together.
Ouch.
I snuffed out my uncle's life with my own two hands. As king and as general, I've killed countless more. I looked on as nearly everyone I held dear perished. I am the one who must take responsibility for their deaths. So rest easy, Felix. The weight of my atonement will not fall on your shoulders.
No point in trying to reason with a boar.
Pretty much the expected response.
Enough of that, though. The city seems especially spirited today. Is something going on?
Ah, yes. Lady Rhea and the others from the church are making an excursion to the capital. I suggest you join in on the festivities before you go. It does the heart good to see our people smile.
Alrighty then.
Everyone here? Then let's get right into it. We have to figure out exactly where we stand in this war.
I wonder how similar this is going to be to prior routes.
As you all know, the Empire has taken the Great Bridge of Myrddin. The Imperial Army now occupies what was formerly House Phlegethon territory. House Gloucester has surrendered to them as well.
Doubtless an agonizing decision on my father's part.
House Ordelia, to the east of the bridge, has also vowed not to take up arms against the Empire.
We had precious little in the way of arms in the first place. You have my deepest apologies.
So far, so similar.
You don't have to apologize, Lysithea. Count Ordelia did what anyone would have done.
And now Lawrence and Lysithea can't even go back home.
That's not all. After the battle, the Imperial Army crossed Gloucester territory and attacked Garreg Mach. Rhea and the rest of the Central Church have apparently fled to the Kingdom for sanctuary.
Then I suppose none of us will be able to visit our old school anytime soon.
I hope no one from the church was hurt.
Now that the monastery has fallen, the front lines are rapidly expanding north. It won't be long before Deirdre is within their reach. And if our capital falls, the Alliance goes with it. We have to stop them there, no matter the cost.
That all sounds well and good. But how large of an army will you even be able to raise at this point?
I don't think House Edmund will be able to send more troops. I'm sorry.
Which means House Goneril is the last of the 5 great lords upon whom we can rely.
I'm not so sure the combined forces of Houses Regan and Goneril will be enough to hold off the whole Empire.
Good thing it's not the whole Empire then.
We'll just have to work with what we've got. And let's not forget the hero of Daphne.
But we can't expect much from her in terms of sheer numbers. Any chance the kingdom could send troops?
I doubt they'll have any to spare. They've just started engaging the Empire themselves over in the west of Fargus. And besides, I'm not sure how much we can really trust them. I still have no idea what's going on in Dimitri's head. I might just have a plan, though. For now, all I can ask is that you fight, and fight with every last thing you've got.
You can always count on me. And my muscles.
Thanks, Raphael. That unfounded confidence of yours is like music to my ears.
Alrighty then, so pretty much
We
the same
received a message
circumstance.
from Hubert, Your Majesty. They failed to capture Archbishop Rhea. It seems she and her followers had been taken in by the Kingdom Army. They likely make for Ferdiad as we speak.
So it goes. If Hubert himself couldn't succeed in the task, there's little chance anyone else could.
There is more as well. Petra was taken by the enemy. She is apparently still alive, for better or for worse. I fear the kingdom may try to use her to make an ally of Bridget.
Yes, it's likely she won't be coming back. And our stance towards Bridget will require some reconsideration.
Indeed.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now then, we mustn't dwell on what's done. Our only choice is to look to the future. It seems an all-out war with the kingdom is nigh unavoidable at this point. Thankfully, I expect Count Rowe to join our cause. Having a hold on Aryan Road will surely prove advantageous as the war creeps on. So we stick to the plan. Through Count Rowe, we should be able to ingratiate ourselves to the other lords of the Western Kingdom.
Urgent report, Your Majesty. An army has been mustered at Castle Gaspar in Rowe territory. Lenato, the local lord, has vowed to find and eliminate Archbishop Rhea. He's mobilizing the army northward.
Alright, as expected.
Count Rowe's tacit approval of these actions has surely brought his allegiance to the Empire to light.
I can only assume this wasn't part of the plan.
It's just one thing after another. Dispatch any nearby units to the area at once. Any lords willing to sever ties with the kingdom are too valuable for us to risk losing.
Alrighty, I wonder how that'll look from our standpoints in the kingdom.
Azure Gleam. Skirmish in the Fog. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus grants refuge to the Central Church as they flee Garrigmach Monastery, in turn provoking the Adrestian Empire to declare war on Fargus. While Dimitri and his advisors strategize how to repel the Empire's assault, they are met with devastating news. Lenato of Castle Gaspar has raised an army against him.
Here goes nothing.
As I'm sure you have all heard by now, House Rowe in the south has declared its fealty to the Empire. What's more, Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar has set out with the express intention of tracking down and murdering the Archbishop.
I had hoped we could reconcile the matter by using neighboring lords as intermediaries. But it seems Lord Lenato couldn't look past our willingness to shelter the church and has taken the matter into his own hands.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, it's gonna be this pretty much a mirror then, isn't it? Right.
Ash, I won't stop you if you wish to return to Castle Gaspar, even now.
I appreciate the offer, truly. But I am a knight of the royal family. My place is here.
So, what are House Rowe and Lord Lenato's soldiers up to? Or the Imperial Army, for that matter?
There's been no movement from House Rowe as of yet. He likely lacks the nerve. Lord Lenato, on the other hand, has set off from Castle Gaspar and launched an attack on Geraint land. Meanwhile, a vanguard from the Imperial Army has breached Kingdom territory. It seems they're aiming to rendezvous with Lenato and join the assault.
Wait, but if they're just a vanguard, doesn't that mean a larger force is going to come after them?
Pretty much.
We'll never stand a chance if they manage to meet up and form one massive army.
House Galatea is sending reinforcements to fend them off, but our enemy deployed alarmingly fast. I only hope the House Geraint soldiers can repel Lord Lenato and his men long enough.
Wait, that's how you're pronouncing Geraint? I think that's how you pronounced it.
In any case, we can't just sit here on our hands. They need help, and fast. Let's ride.
You're right, and I'll be coming with you.
The risk is too great, Your Majesty. You should stay here in the capital.
We've already been over this to do. My leadership is needed on the front lines. We'll march west from Karen territory to intercept and crush Lenato and the Empire's forces. From there, we'll mount an attack on Aryan Road. The Rowe army will be cut off from the Imperial reinforcements and fall by our hand. Finally, we'll seize control of Aryan Road and the entire Western Front along with it.
Assuming we don't run into trouble after trouble.
I've asked a distant relative of the royal family, Duke Ivan, to keep watch over the capital in case of an emergency. Gustav will be staying behind as well. So as long as nothing too extreme happens, we shouldn't have anything to worry about.
well, now there's gonna be extreme stuff absolutely happening.
Sounds like a plan. Most of the big fights are gonna be around Aryan Road, if I had to guess.
No matter what, we need to hurry. We'll be done for if we don't drive them off soon.
Agreed. And my apologies. We always seem to deploy with such haste lately.
It's nothing. It's not like it's your fault or anything. Sure, you're the king and we're your subjects now, but we're your friends before that. We'll do whatever you need of us.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing before we go. I received word from the church the other day.
Yeah?
Seteth and his sister Flame will be joining us from here on out, leading a company comprised of Knights of Seros.
Oh boy.
Seteth, huh? I'm not the kind of guy to turn down a helping hand, but I can't help but wonder why.
I haven't had the chance to discuss it with him yet. Perhaps you can ask him yourself if the opportunity arises.
Alright, let's see what the battle map looks like. Oh, I'm gonna have plenty of time to grind then looking at that. Oh boy. And if it's taking me something like 30 minutes to an hour to get through just one of the skirmishes. This is gonna be rough for a very long time, at least until I can get the blacksmith and a bunch of other stuff sorted. Alright, so we've got Seteth on a cavalry unit. That's something surprising. I would have expected him to be on a wyvern. And then Flame naturally as a priest. Makes sense to me. Okay, and expeditions have been unlocked. Excellent.
Do you have a moment?
Alright, I will see to that another day, though. I don't know how this will break up as far as a session will go, but... either way, I do need to call it. I've got somewhere to be. Either way, however I break this up, back to the fray.